We step on the stage, lights flash, we own the night. Every beat, every line, we bring the city to life. Feel the rhythm, feel the pulse, we're the wave that's rising.
What's good, everybody? My name is Unalina Imarumula, the Easterns for everything exciting, and you're watching Revv Network TV. Firstly, let me take this time and apologize for having to end my live stream that time that I ended the live stream. That was just like 5 minutes ago. That is because of a very bad situation that was going on with what is this? That was going on with. That was a bad situation that I had to kind of handle through Facebook. But nonetheless, we are gonna be watching Senegal. Hopefully, this might just be another upset for another giant team, basically, after we saw DRC Congo failing to beat England, despite the fact that they had it at the majority of the game. Today we have Belgium, we also have Senegal playing in this round of 32 knockout stage. Please do not forget to vote for the team that you think will most likely be coming out victorious today. Do not forget to vote for basically the team that you think will win by using the poll, selecting the team name. Simple as that. And we are currently in the first half. Okay. The most interesting part about today's game is that we are actually seeing we don't have Lukaku today in the beginning. I don't have Lukaku in the beginning lineup of Belgium. I think that was mainly because of the fact that he struggled to perform the other time. That would make a lot of sense. But we have the brain. Yes, we have the brain. Who else? For me, I think it is the brain. Oh, Doku. Also Doku, yeah. Also Doku. Doku, who is playing for Man City, not United, Man City. So he also will be a vital player in this competition today. As him and the brain. I know the brain is pretty this one player you really need to look out for. Kevin De Bruyne. But then again, there is Sadio Mane on the side of Senegal. Sadio Mane is currently playing for Al Nassr, playing in the same team as Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, but that doesn't say a lot. There is also Ismail Assar playing for Crystal Palace. Yeah, but you know, Senegal has a great lineup, honestly. That was Belgium trying to put themselves earlier on with a lead, defended and saved. It's currently 2 minutes into the game. Senegal with a run towards Belgium. So yeah, my thought is with Belgium today. I just want to see Belgium take this today. I don't need a lot. I just need one good game, and that good game can come from Senegal. I just need to see one African team win, and then I'm gonna be okay. That's what I want. One Senegal team to win, I'm gonna be okay. Apart from that, it's too bad. But I think this is supposed to be a World Cup for African teams, honestly. I still say we need an African champion. We need an African champion, but we haven't seen anybody apart from Morocco from Africa who won their knockout stage. So Morocco is the only African nation to have won their knockout stages match. We're gonna see if Senegal will be suffering the same fate as the other African nations, namely Cote d'Ivoire, South Africa, and recently Democratic Republic of Congo. So they have already been knocked out at this point. Wanna see if Sadio Mane will refuse that same fate today, and most likely beat Belgium, because I feel like if there's one team that can be beaten after Germany, it has to be Belgium. It has to be Belgium. So yeah, I think if there's a team to be beaten, Belgium really fits that profile. Senegal with an impressive run, intercepted by the defense before it can even reach the penalty box. It's looking a bit interesting. Senegal with the possession again, but the through balls have just a lot of power, so they are not landing. They need to tune their through balls the right way. Please do not forget to vote for the team that you think will most likely win. There is 50% votes for Senegal and 50% for Belgium.
Bit more latitude maybe than Belgium in terms of the way they started. They were in the toughest of tough groups with France and Norway.
Every move, the world's watching, surprising.
With Egypt and 0 with Iran.
5 minutes in.
From the street to the screen, we heavy. Make the whole world feel me.
It gets a lot of
from Lagos streets to the global stage, we thrive. Every clip, every story, we keep the dream alive. Shout out to the youth, we the future, we the vibe. Yeah, yeah. Revv, network TV, we there on the CT. Rev it up, we don't slow down. Live on it, we run this town. From the ground up, hear that sound. Revving network, we hold the crown.
Please do not forget to also share your score predictions in the comment section, and most importantly, do not forget to vote for the team that you think will most likely be coming out victorious. I see 67% of the voters saying Senegal and 33% saying Belgium. So please vote for the team that you think will most likely be coming out victorious today, and share your score predictions in the comment section. Do not forget to also like this live stream and subscribe.
We step on the stage, lights flash, we own the night. Every beat, every line, we bring the city to life. Feel the rhythm, feel the pulse, we're the wave that's rising. Every shout, every move, the world's watching us surprising. Baby, let's go our TV, we dey run up steady. Camera light, action, out to the youth. We the future, we the vibe. Rev it, rev it, rev it, rev it, rev it. Reminisce to work TV with that fire non-stop. From Jersey to Lagos, we dey sit on top. Lock drum now, make the whole place rock. Red, red, we know if you flow. Step on the stage, lights flash, we own the night. Yeah. Every beat, every line, we bring the city to life. Oh, feel the rhythm, feel the pulse, we're the wave that's right. Every shot.
We are currently sitting at 21 minutes in the game. No team have scored just so far, so it is still anybody's game at this point. Belgium versus Senegal. Please vote for the team that you think will most likely be coming out victorious today. I see Belgium trying to hold on and stop Senegal from this very dangerous attacks. If you haven't liked the live stream, please also like the live stream so that it can be recommended to even more people. And if you haven't subscribed, then you know what to do.
We
It is currently also 22 minutes in the game, so I will be giving you guys the updates when it is important. For now, thank you so much for being
Clip every story. We keep the dream alive. Shout out to the youth. We the future. We the vibe. Yeah, yeah. Revv, network TV. We there on the CT. We thrive. Revv. Rev it up, we don't slow down. Live on it, we run this town. From the ground up, hear that sound. Revving network, we hold the crown.
That is Senegal scoring the first goal of the day, putting themselves ahead of Belgium. Like I said, today we might be witnessing yet another upset for a big giant team being taken down. So that is Senegal putting themselves in an earlier lead at exactly 24 minutes into this match between Belgium. Please do not forget to vote for the team that you think might be coming out victorious today. If you think Belgium will most likely come back, please let me know. But then again, if you think it is the end, also do let me know. And please do not forget to like the live stream and subscribe. We are now on the first hydration break of the game, with Senegal being ahead of Belgium. As I've mentioned before, it makes me very happy when I see Giants fall. Basically, when I'm seeing these teams fall, that is where my happiness really reaches like its peak. But nonetheless, we still have a couple of minutes left before halftime, but we're still gonna see. Please do not also forget that DRC Congo actually was in a similar situation where they started leading earlier on, but at the end of the day, they allowed the opponent to score 2 goals, which ended up with them being knocked out of the competition. I think we might also be seeing the same thing, but it will honestly depend on how Senegal handles this lead from now on. If they just get too comfortable, then we know that it will most likely not end well for them. But if they fight until the end, we know that there's a bit of an opportunity for them to be coming out victorious today, and most likely we might see Belgium being the second giant to be knocked out after Germany, basically. But later on, we have the USA versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. I usually just say Bosnia, but please do not forget to comment your score predictions in the comment section and just let me know what you think about this lead, this early on lead from Senegal. It's a promising lead, honestly. It looks like it can go either way, but I get a bit skeptical when I remember what has happened a couple of times, not once. We have seen it a couple of times when a team was leading and all of a sudden they didn't end up with the game. They got knocked out. We thought they had potential. They lost. We saw it with Japan. We saw it today again with DRC, and we also saw it with Cote d'Ivoire, and all of those teams are knocked out at this point. But we might be seeing a different story with Senegal, because this is one of the toughest teams in the African continent right now. But Belgium also is not an easy opponent, and Belgium also is pretty dangerous, especially looking at the fact that today they are not even risking it because we do not see Lukaku today. With Lukaku not being part of this lineup, it clearly shows what is going on, because I noted the past games that Lukaku was really not kind of performing the right way. He was kind of being detrimental to the team's performance in a way, and to see that the team decided to put him on the bench, I know he's definitely gonna be coming in later into this game, but you know, I feel like he costed the team a lot. But when we see Belgium playing without him, it might be very dangerous for Senegal. So they need to make sure that they score the second goal at least before time runs out, before halftime. It is currently 30 minutes right now. I see Astonic, welcome back Astonic, saying KDB. What does that mean, guys? I don't know this acronyms. I don't know this lingo basically. So what does that mean? What does KDB means? What does it mean? It's Vortexile says that hello, hi, Vortex, how are you? Are you okay? I think it's also not your first time here. I think I've seen your name before, if I'm not wrong, but I think it was a pretty while back. It was a pretty while back. Please do not forget to vote for the team that you think will most likely be coming out victorious today. Who do you think will be knocked out today? Who do you think is going home between Senegal and Belgium? Please also keep in mind that in this stage of the game, it does not matter how good you had been. The only thing that matters is how you perform in this particular game. Rather, what I mean is that it does not matter if you've been a great player. It doesn't matter if you've won World Cups. It doesn't matter if you have defeated each and every single opponent. What matters is how you perform in this particular game. One mistake, you are done. One mistake, you are done and you are knocked out. Hence, we are seeing unexpected teams being knocked out. It doesn't matter how you've played before. So that is the current situation. Senegal has an opportunity to make me very happy and knock out Belgium today. But I do like Kevin De Bruyne. That is also one of my favorite players, but I love Africa more. That is why I am with an African nation and I am supporting Senegal. Vortex says that yeah, I remember you, honestly. I think you've been here before. I remember the name, and I also saw you on the first live stream that I had to end after I had to sort out my issues with the other platform there. But yeah, nonetheless, Astonic says that Kevin De Bruyne, yeah, that is one of my favorite. As I've mentioned, Vortex says that Senegal is playing really well. They have a good chance at winning. Honestly, when it comes to Belgium, I feel like Belgium is really not that difficult. Not that difficult, mainly because, and I think this is something that I raised the last time I was watching Belgium, it is that they have a lot of older players. They have a lot of older players, but yeah, it doesn't change anything. Doesn't change anything. If they've made it this far, it means that they still have an opportunity. But unfortunately, today we have to see somebody being knocked out. And honestly, I think it might just be Belgium going home and Senegal proceeding to the round of 16, but it takes a lot more than one goal to reach that stage of the game. We have seen it happen, so they need to score more goals. Basically, if they can, they should at least score a goal before halftime, because we know when it comes to the second half, there is really a lot that happens. We saw Brazil scoring 2 goals in the second half. We saw today England scoring the second half in the game, and Harry Kane getting his brace basically in this World Cup, his first brace in this World Cup. So with the second half, it is mostly an unpredictable part of the game. Hence, it is always vital that once you get your groove going, once you know you have found your vibe in the game, you utilize that and then you score as many goals as possible. Because once it goes to the part of halftime, usually a lot of teams just kind of come back with, I don't know, they kind of come back distracted, they kind of come back and start messing up a lot. They just kind of come back and start causing a lot of problems for themselves. So a lot of teams lose in the second half. They lose their lead in the second half. But yeah, Senegal, I see Astonic saying that I'm proud of Senegal. Honestly, me too, but I don't want to be excited just yet, because I was this excited with Cote d'Ivoire. I was this excited with DRC earlier on. So I'm trying to keep my energy balanced, basically. I don't want to be too excited. I'm going to celebrate once the game ends. I'm gonna celebrate once the game ends, because there are still last minute goals that are causing a bit of an upset in this part of the game, which is the knockout stages. Last minute goals are kind of causing an upset to a lot of teams, so we have to be prepared for that. Also, that retaliation from Belgium. Belgium needs to be more defensive, as they are allowing Senegal to create chances. Yeah, most probably they need to be as defensive, but the problem again is that they still need to put a lot of effort into the offense. Basically, they need to put a lot of effort into the attack. They need to be careful, yes, but I think they are focused a lot on the attack, or maybe they just undermine their opponent, that maybe they weren't gonna be able to get through them that easily. I don't know, that could be the reason, but for now I think it is not easy to defend against a team that is actually a bit better, you know, because I think Senegal is a bit better, it's a bit experienced. They have all of the strikers that have this great experience. They've played for big teams. Some of them are still even playing for big teams. So teams like that are usually creative enough to get through the defense. They are usually very creative enough to get through the defense. So I think it is the same situation with Senegal today. Yeah, I think that is it. That is it, because I see Senegal, I see Belgium holding the fort. I see Belgium holding the fort. Senegal inside of the penalty box, and it lands in the hands of the goalkeeper. There was Sadio Mane with an attempt that ended in the hands of the goalkeeper, and I think we might have an injury that side, in the side of Belgium. So yeah, I think at this point that it is still anybody's game. As much as we see that Senegal is leading, it is most definitely still anybody's game. It can go either way at this point of the game, unless they find a way to score the other goal. If we are not going to be getting any more goals, it's going to be a problem for them, unfortunately. Senegal is playing really aggressive while defending enough for Belgium not to create chances. One thing I know about African nations is that if there is a part of the game that they've mastered, it is definitely defense. You know, I've seen that African teams have really mastered their defense. So if there's an aspect of the game that has been like mastered by African nations, and this includes Senegal, this includes, you know, Congo, this includes Egypt, a lot of them, this includes Morocco also. A lot of African nations are really good when it comes to defense. It's not easy to break them. The only way you are able to break them, I don't know, there's usually this, after 7 minutes in the second half, they usually just let their guard down. I don't know why after 70 minutes they start letting their guard down, but I think that is the opening for a lot of African teams. If you look at a lot of times where we saw African nations falling down, the goals happen after 70 minutes. So I think after 70 minutes, it is where now they start letting their guard down somehow, because despite that, they are very, very, very hard for, they become very hard for other teams to just kind of get through them. The defense part, very good. Jose says that Senegal, Vamos, it is looking pretty well for Senegal, but as I've been saying, it is very important to reserve your energy and celebrations until they score the second goal or towards the end, mainly because a 1-0 lead is like, for me, it is simply 0-0. It is simply 0-0. It will be tough for Belgium to get through Senegal's defense. Yeah, they're gonna struggle. Honestly, they're gonna struggle. But it's not impossible to do it. I think it's not easy, but it is rather not impossible. So as much as I feel like they will be struggling, I kind of feel like, eventually Senegal will slip up and allow them to get through. Eventually. But as of now, I guess Senegal is still in the clear. We have 68% of the voters saying Senegal, 32% saying Belgium. If you haven't voted for the team that you think will most likely be coming out victorious today, please vote and feel free to comment your thoughts in the comment section. What are you thinking about this whole lead? How does it make you feel to see? How does it make you feel to see Senegal in the lead earlier on into the game like this? Do you think they will be able to hold on to this lead until the end of the game, or will we be seeing a repeat of a situation we have seen way too many times when African nations lead earlier on? They end up suffering at the end of the game. Let me know in the comment section, and I will be with you guys as time goes. And do not forget to like. I will be with you. Okay, who do you think is the best Senegal player? For me, I honestly love Sadio Mane, but I think for now, Ismaila Sarr is one of the good players in the team. I think Ismaila Sarr and Sadio Mane, those are the two players that have my vote. Those are the ones that I think they are kind of the best players, but I might be wrong, honestly. That's mainly because I like them. Those are the two players that I like. So I think obviously the number one most favorite is Sadio Mane. That is one of the players. Apart from that, yeah. 68% of the voters are saying Senegal. I almost said Signal, but yeah, 62% of the voters, 68 right now of the voters are saying Senegal. 32% is saying Belgium, and yeah, I will be with you guys as there are updates. So whenever there's an update, I'm gonna be pulling through. And yeah, thank you so much. Don't forget to like so that it can be recommended to more people, and please do not forget to subscribe also so that you can help me reach 60,000 subscribers. Honestly, this is totally expected, especially when we see that we are approaching the end of the first half. Whenever we are approaching the end of the first half, we see a lot of aggression from, different teams basically. Sometimes it is the team that is leading, sometimes it is the team that is trying to equalize. So this is highly expected that at this times of the game, we will be seeing a lot of aggression from one side basically until the closure of the first half. And most likely when the second half begins, the energy will just be different. So this is basically where the last minute goals usually originate from. So yes, this is usually where the last minute goals usually originate. But I see also, honestly, I do see the aggression from Belgium, but it's gonna take a lot for them to get through this defense. At this point of the game, this defense is like really focused, really alert, really switched on. They're still energetic, they're still confident, but we'll just have to see. Do not forget that also Senegal is one of the teams that managed to beat Morocco the last time in the AFCON. We saw Senegal beat Morocco, although they didn't end up with the trophy, but it still remains the fact that Senegal beat Morocco in the AFCON Championship final. So I guess that also matters a lot in this competition, just kind of to elaborate on how good they are. Right, Morocco is one of the best teams in the competition right now, but they've been now able to take them. Senegal's defense is so hard to get past. Definitely, it is very hard for them to try and make an attempt. Very hard. It's very hard for them to make an attempt, but I think there'll be a lot more action after halftime. I don't believe there will be a goal before the first half ends. I think we'll just have to wait until the second half. Then we will be definitely getting an action to see who will come out victorious. And like I said, I just hope it is Senegal. So that they can go to the round of 16s. But I'm pretty worried on who they will be playing if they end up winning here. That is my worry. On who they will be playing if they win here. So there's still a bit of so they're gonna be playing a team between Spain and Portugal also. Whoever wins, I think it's gonna be Spain and Portugal, but then again they still have a long way to go, because I think they're gonna be playing either the USA or Bosnia. So then that's where now we're gonna see if they play Portugal or Spain. Their journey to reach the finals is gonna be pretty hard. Senegal will probably win if they keep up the level of defense and offense for the rest of the match, and that is where the problem starts. Honestly, they never do. The problem is that teams like Senegal, when they are leading, they never keep up with the same energy. Once they go to halftime, all that energy is usually just gone. Once they go to halftime, the energy will be gone, and it's gonna be very hard for them to kind of get back the groove again. But honestly, you are right. If they would keep up with the same energy throughout the whole of the remainder of the game, they would most likely come out victorious. But I don't think they're gonna be doing any of that. I'm gonna be back with you guys as the updates start piling up. For now, we are approaching halftime. Thank you so much to Vortex. Thank you so much, Jose. And it is nice to see you back here. And also shout out to Astonic. Also, it is nice to see you here again. So I will be back with you guys with the more updates as the game continues.
We step on the stage, lights flash, we own the night. Every beat, every line, we bring the city to life. Feel the rhythm, feel the pulse, feel the wave that's rising. Every shot, every move, the world's watching us surprising. Baby, let's watch TV, we dey run now steady. Camera light, action, everybody ready. From the street to the screen, we heavy. Revv, make the whole world feel me. We hustle, we grind, we keep the fire alive. From Lagos street to the global stage, we thrive. Every clip, every story, we keep the dream alive. Shout out to the youth, we the future, we the vibe. Revv it, rev it, rev it, rev it. Oh, Remnant to work TV, we let fire non-stop. From Jersey to Lagos, we dey sit on top. Lock drum now, make the whole place rock. Red, we know fifth now. step on the stage, lights flash, we own the night. Yeah. Every beat, every line, we bring the city to life. Oh, feel the rhythm, feel the pulse. We're the wave that's rising. Every shout, every move, the world's watching us surprising. Revv, network TV, we there run 'em steady. Camera, light, action, everybody ready. From the street to the screen, we heavy. Revv, make the whole world feel me. We hustle, we grind, we keep the fire alive. From Lagos streets to the global stage, we thrive. Every clip, every story, we keep the dream alive. Shout out to the youth, we the future, we the vibe. Yeah, yeah. Revv, network TV, we there on the city, we thrive. Revv. Rev it up, we don't slow down. Live on it, we run this town. From the ground up, hear that sound. Revving network, we hold the crown. dream alive. Shout out to the youth, we the future, we the vibe. Revv it, Revv it, Revv it, Revv it. Reminisce to work TV with that fire non-stop. From Jersey to Lagos, we dey sit on top. Lock drum now, make the whole place rock. Red, red, we know fifth now.
We are now on the final half of the game. I had a bit of network issues there. That's why the stream was kind of like offline for a few seconds. But yeah, I see one bad sleep of Belgium and one bad sleep of Senegal, and Belgium might score. Honestly, Belgium right now, they are hungry for that goal. So Senegal needs to make sure that they do not give them that chance. Basically, I think we need this. Honestly, Africa needs this, guys. You know, I always push this agenda of Africa this, Africa that, but honestly, I kind of feel like we do need these chances. Kind of feel like we do need these chances, and I feel like it is basically that time where Africa is supposed to shine. But like I said, as much as Belgium still fighting this match, and then we see Senegal really just relaxed, it might be a problem. Yeah, I'll be back okay for the second half. Hope to see you guys at the second half. So yeah, we need to get this one because I think the only difference today is that with Belgium, they have a different lineup today. They have a different lineup, and I think they just made a substitution to, let me see. Yeah, they just put in Lukaku, so we still have a chance, honestly. With Lukaku playing right now at this point of the game, there's still a lot of chance for Senegal to take it through. I want to see who else is out. Okay, there's only Lukaku coming in at the second half. I think their love for Lukaku will hurt them. Will hurt a lot of their opportunities and chances, and I think they don't realize that. But with Lukaku, I don't think even coming in at halftime is gonna do much of a difference. Basically, X says that I've been quite the whole first half. Senegal must win. Yeah, honestly, I was saying the same thing, that you know, I'm avoiding this thing of having to be, you know, overexcited, because I was also overexcited during the Congo game. So I'm just gonna watch it until the end and just keep quiet. I'm just gonna keep quiet, honestly. I don't want to get too excited just yet. But yeah, they have to. Honestly, they have to. But they shouldn't relax with, you know, one lead is. I have a problem with this 1-0 lead. That's my biggest problem. If they can sort out the 1-0 lead, then yeah, they are finished. They can finish Belgium if they just score the second. Senegal trying to put in the second goal. Okay, this is the energy I need right here. There's the energy I need. There's positive energy. They just need a second goal. You know, once they score a second goal, they are done. Okay. Let's go, Senegal. I want to see the goal, actually. I haven't seen the goal. Let me see the goal. Who is making me this happy? Scoring the second goal for Senegal. Let me see. Yes. That's Ismaila Sarr scoring the second goal. Now it's done. This is where now we know it's finished. This is that time right here. Wait, why is the score? Why did my score have to... What's going on with this scoreboard? But something was wrong with my scoreboard nonetheless. Fixed at this point. 2-0. That is the second goal from Senegal. That is the second goal from Senegal, scored by Ismaila Sarr. Now we can celebrate. That's why I said, you know, with Lukaku coming in and all of that, it might just be too bad for them. It might just be their bad. It might just be their bad. But that is the second goal from a counter-attack situation. A very beautiful goal, honestly. Unexpected. This is exactly what a counter-attack is. That is exactly, like, that one was expected. That when Lukaku comes in, we are definitely going to be seeing goals. When Lukaku comes in, I think it is pretty obvious that when we see Lukaku coming in, it is a chance. It is an opportunity for Senegal to kind of score and win. Might be the end of Belgium right now. That's what I'm saying. Lukaku will be very detrimental to the team, because putting in Lukaku is similar to getting a red card. I think it's similar to that. So once you put in Lukaku, it's like now you are one man down, because Lukaku does not contribute much to the game. He does not contribute much. So now they are in the lead right now. 2-0. Now that's the team that leads. That was Ismaila Sarr. They're saying he scored his fourth World Cup goal. Fourth World Cup goal. He's been a big key player to Senegal in the past also. Let us see how Belgium will be responding to this one. Yeah, most definitely I'm just gonna keep quiet until 70 minutes. After 17 minutes, 70 minutes, I'm gonna make noise, but for now I'm just gonna keep quiet a bit, you know, because yeah, just gonna keep quiet a bit. But Belgium is going home nonetheless. Yeah, they are definitely going home. They are gone. I think their chances, they don't have any more chances. That was a bad foul from Belgium. Seems like they want to score the third one again. Come on, Senegal. You are African champions, the real ones. The real African champions. So nonetheless, they have to win, honestly. 54 minutes in, 2 Senegal, 0 Belgium. What is going on, Revv? Now Belgium is under pressure. I can see it in the way they are starting to play. There's pressure right now. There's pressure. But honestly, 1 goal, yes, but 2 goals, I doubt if they can be able to come back from that one. I mean, 1 goal they can score it, but then 2 goals, 2 or 3 goals, I don't see that happening. Senegal just needs to keep up with the defense the way they've been. They need to continue with the same gameplay, basically. They don't need to change anything. They don't need to change anything at this point. Once they keep up with all of that, then this is as good as their game. Two substitutions from... Wait, two substitutions. The Brain and Doku going out. They are scared. They're scared. Belgium is scared. They're putting in Raskin and Luke Bako. They are panicking. That's how you tell they are panicking. If Belgium wants to win, they might need to play more aggressive and find spaces in defenses where they can shoot. The way the match is going, Senegal will probably win. Yeah, I can tell from them panicking. They are panicking. Belgium is panicking. Their star players are gone, and right now they have Lukaku. So we know that Lukaku is not going to be scoring any goals. For goals, Lukaku won't be scoring any, but they've took out the Brain and Doku. Those were the chances. For me, I feel like those were the players that could have made the difference for them. Okay, there's a Senegal with another run. Senegal again. Intercepted, and it's going to be a throw-in. So I feel like they still have a lot of chances to... They still have time to do it. Because they're not even worried about the strikers and attackers on that side. Not really. Belgium is not as strong as it was. One more Senegal to kill their spirits. Ish. Yeah, honestly, I think we have seen that. And we've called it, we've called it a couple of times that Belgium, it's finished. It's done with Belgium. I think we've said this a couple of times. Whenever they played, there's a lot that we spoke about Belgium. And one thing that we were sure of is the fact that they are just done. And honestly, their knockout was long overdue. I think they could have remained in the group stages. Their knockout very long overdue. But there's still a bit of time. I think Senegal will most definitely still score another one. There's still a bit of time, so yeah. They might as well score another one. Why not? Why not score another goal? Right now, I feel like their spirit, and actually, this is exactly the type of performance I expected from DRC, because I wanted DRC to upset this guy's England. They could have been given Senegal. Actually, that's what I wanted. I wanted DRC to upset England, but unfortunately, they couldn't. Thank you so much for subscribing, Alison R. Thank you so much for the subscription. So whatever is happening to Belgium, honestly, I wanted it to happen to England, but unfortunately, their time will come. The problem with Belgium, they send long passes that get intercepted, giving possession to Senegal and set up plays and score Belgium. Belgium should play more close. That is because they are panicking. They realize that, but honestly, like the only way to get through a defense like this sometimes is through the through balls and the long passes. Sometimes they can work, but I doubt if you can find them off guard, especially once they realize that they are in the lead. That is blocked attempt, and it's not gonna be easy to catch Senegal off guard. The thing is that they want it as much. They want this as much as the other team wants it. And for them, it's way more important, So I doubt if Belgium will be able to score. Okay, it's going to take a lot for them to score, unless they get a penalty, yes. Unless they get a penalty. Apart from that, it's possession to Belgium. And shots with only 16. So that really tells us a lot. The defense have been just keeping them there, grounded in the penalty box. Nowhere to go. They are trying, honestly. They've been fighting. 30 minutes left to hold on. Right now, I can count the time confidently, so because it's not a 1-0 lead. It's not like what happened earlier on. So I think right now, honestly, we might as well start celebrating. Might as well start celebrating the true African champions. We might as well.
Every shot, every move, the world house watching a surprise.
We might as well start celebrating the true African champions being Senegal. Yes, Astonic, they're currently leading. Okay, they extended the lead rather.
To the screen, we had it.
I feel like this match would end in 3-0. Honestly, I don't know. I just want at least 4. 4, I will be very happy. But 3, I can also accept 3. But I think with 4, I will most definitely be happy. But I can also accept 3. 3 I can accept, but 4, that don't make me damn happy. But one thing I see also, I think there's gonna be a change on the Belgium side.
From the street to the globe.
They are struggling to get through the defense. They're struggling to get the defense. Honestly, Belgium is having a very hard time getting through the defensive line. A very hard time.
We the future, we the pride.
So it's not gonna be easy for them to do anything. They are struggling to get through. They are struggling. Every attempt is blocked. Every attempt blocked. So that makes me happy, honestly. There is a bit of a back injury on the side of Belgium. I love to see it. They are a hungry team. Honestly, I am very, very happy also. I'm very happy with this performance from Belgium. It makes me, from Senegal. It makes me a lot happy to see a team being this eager to win and a team trying this hard to not relax in a very dangerous position. It shows that they've been watching the other teams play. They've been watching how they ended up losing at the end of the day. So they are learning from all of these teams. That was a bad foul from Belgium. They are getting a bit sloppy right now. They're getting a bit sloppy. This is them being under pressure. This is them being under pressure.
Make the whole place red.
This is Belgium being under pressure with the fouls. They're under pressure. And it's beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see. Honestly, the way Senegal is defending shooting from far not being a bad play. Belgium needs to shoot from far. Yeah, but one thing I love about this defense is that they are able to handle all of that. In order to beat this defense, you're gonna have to get pretty close, because one thing I see about them, they are on you. Whenever you get closer, you're already easy for them to do. They are the ones favored. I didn't watch the Ecuador game, honestly, against Mexico. That is like right now the only game that I did not even try to stream, because I was asleep at that time. Honestly, I did not even see the match. I just watched. But I don't like Mexico also. I don't like Mexico, but yeah, I didn't watch the Senegal game. Senegal is looking to give me a good night. Honestly, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good for Senegal. That's what I'm saying. They should just make sure that this defense, they don't throw away the defense. They keep defending the way they've been defending, even when they went leading, even when they were just one goal ahead. They need to keep up with that same energy throughout. Let's keep up with that same energy throughout. I see changes on the side of Senegal. On the side of Senegal, there's a change. Gueye going out. Who's coming in? Kamara. Those are the changes we are seeing. That's Pepe Gueye. Whatever, and Lamine Kamara coming in for Senegal. There's also Hans Veneken going out for Diego Moreira. Diego Moreira. So that is the same. That is the situation with Belgium and Senegal. 75% of the voters are saying Senegal, 25% are saying Belgium. Such an easy game. Senegal will probably have the win. Yeah, I'm waiting for 70 minutes, honestly. And I see that 70 minutes, I will know. There was a misdirected through ball from Senegal. Honestly, I'm just waiting for another goal. As much as I'm happy with this is a comfortable lead also. But I think more games. Senegal. Let's see what exactly transpired. A yellow card. I mean, if Senegal somehow loses the lead, I would be shocked. But I know you don't have it. Honestly, that would be the most shocking. 2 goals. 1 goal, yes, but not 2 goals. Honestly, I don't want Belgium to score a goal on top of that. I don't want Belgium to score a goal. Not even one. They must make sure that they beat them without, conceding. But I don't think they can. Losing the lead, that would be a miracle. Especially at this time of the game, it is almost 70 minutes right now. So if they lose the lead, honestly, they will just be bad luck. Jose says that Senegal, Africa, te amo. Thank you so much for pulling through again, Jose. It is a pretty good day for Africa now. It is a pretty good day. At least it is before midnight, so practically we would have had a good day. Practical. So at least today an African nation won. "68 minutes in, 0 Belgium." But Belgium, honestly, I kind of feel like their departure from this was long overdue. It was very long overdue. Ooh, do not make it a corner. Thank you, keeper. Okay. There's Belgium with an attempt. The one thing I love about Senegal is how they are locking down everybody. They are able to lock down everybody. Nice. They are able to lock down everybody. Lukaku. As of Lukaku, that's why I said once they depend a lot on Lukaku, they must just give up. That was a nice delivery, to be fair. Why are they fighting? What's going on? Why are they fighting? Once they trust Lukaku, it's finished. Once they trust Lukaku, it is done. The keeper has been playing well. He has been saving it. Are you talking about the goalkeeper for Senegal or the one for Belgium? Which goalkeeper? Because with Senegal, the defense has been has put him on holiday, actually. He's on holiday. Belgium was strong 4 to 8 years ago. This generation is this generation in decline. It's not really like this generation in decline. It is practically still the same generation that was playing 4 to 8 years ago. I'm talking about the likes of Lukaku. I'm talking about the brain. So these are the people that were playing years back, and they're still being considered over the other players, basically the newer players in the squad. So I think that is one of their problems. That has to be one of their problems. Because right now the team is depending on Lukaku. When have we seen Lukaku performing in this World Cup? I don't think Lukaku has done anything this season. Maybe in the past World Cup, but when it comes to this one, he has never done anything. So it is a risk that the team is taking, honestly, of which I do not understand why, but that will really affect the way they play. Because Lukaku cannot jump. I see him, he gets nice deliveries, he's not able to jump and then finish the goals. Nothing. He's just there. And I saw this the last time they played against. Lukaku was just cruising in that game. He wasn't really doing anything. Senegal goalkeeper and the defense are really stepping up. Yeah, honestly, when it comes to Senegal, the defense has been doing a pretty good job. Wait, when is Friday? What day is it today? What day is it today?
Colombia, who
Wednesday. Okay. All right. The best Belgian football players and having good babies. Yeah, and I think the babies are still growing. Maybe it'll come back. Honestly, I never believed that a team stays like that forever. Look at South Africa also. It never stays too bad like that forever. I feel like time comes when things just kind of change. So I think it'll come for Belgium. It is just basically not their season. They need to develop more players. They need to check again. It's a matter of cycles. It applies to everybody. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, for now, it is not their time. Maybe they will come back eventually when time goes. That's when now we will see them maybe performing better. You cannot always be the best team, guys. Let us be honest. You cannot always be the bigger team. Even Brazil, at some point, they had to stop winning the World Cup. And we know Brazil was dangerous. So you cannot always be winning. Not always. It has to change for some players. It has to change. I feel like when it comes to the brain is still trying to perform. But I'm more concerned about Lukaku. And even though he is performing, honestly, it is a pretty impressive team overall. Overall, it is a pretty impressive team. They are defending, they are taking, they are scoring, they are okay. They have the possession also. So I think it is a pretty solid team. Mexico has a 17-year-old. Yes, Mexico has a 17-year-old. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you need to develop your players, because the 17-year-old who's playing for Mexico obviously has to be playing for something else. It's not like waiting. So I think they need to develop the new players. Sometimes I feel like teams can just get comfortable in their peak capabilities. For an example, it was gonna be the same if maybe, let's say, I don't remember the name of the 17 years old, but he is. Let me check his name. He's there. He's the youngest one, and he's pretty impressive also. It's pretty impressive. Mexico plays with a lot of young players. He plays with a lot of young players. So that is why they were Gilberto Mora. Yeah, there's Gilberto Mora. They play with a lot of younger players. So in this instance, imagine you are playing against the other team has Lamine Yamal and then you have Lukaku. You see how problematic that gets. So they have to give an opportunity to the younger players. They just need to give an opportunity to the younger players. I feel like a lot of teams are not really fond of that thing. Is Dewey from France? Is he from France? I think so. I might be. I think he's from France. Yeah, because I think he was playing earlier on, if I'm not wrong. I think he's from France. Yeah, I think he's from France. I think he plays for France, if I'm not wrong. I think Dewey plays for France. Yeah, he plays for France. Yes, he plays for France. No, he subbed in for Dembele. Yeah. No, Dewey is very active. I think he's played a couple of times. He has played a couple of times. He has played a couple of times. I think even the last game he was there, maybe against Norway, if I'm not wrong. He is active. He's active. It's pretty active. Ooh, almost another counter attack from Senegal. Central middle field. They say he's playing in the central middle field. So yeah. So I was still talking about that issue of even with us, I think the thing that really like killed our performance in the earlier game was the fact that we do not have a lot of young players. We do not have a lot of young players. Hence, we saw a lot of change because you know Mbogazi is a young player. You see how active Mbogazi is. He's a young player. Apolis is a young player. Who do you think would win the Golden Boot? Ooh, what an attempt from Belgium. I think it is most likely the competition between Mbappe, Lionel Messi, and I think Haaland might be part of that equation right now. I think Mbappe, Haaland, and Lionel Messi, those are most likely. Can I ever talk about Cristiano Ronaldo? Honestly, for me, I don't know. I'm not seeing a lot from Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the problem. Problem is that I'm not seeing a lot from Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't rate Ronaldo in this World Cup. I feel like there are like too many players, you know, that we can look at apart from Ronaldo. Ronaldo really is not performing. 0 attempts, 0 goals in the last match, 0 shots, 0 chances created, 0 assists. I think he's seeing a decline. That's why I always say that I don't think Portugal has a very long history in this World Cup. I don't think they have a very long history. I think they won't be reaching far. Ronaldo hasn't done much but score a brace against the 48th ranked team. You know, and he was very excited. And honestly, I judged him for that because I felt like he could have scored more goals because that was his opportunity, right? That was the opportunity he had to kind of score a lot of goals, maybe a hat trick, but he failed. Canada has a hat trick before Portugal this year. Canada has a hat trick. Dembele has a hat trick before Cristiano Ronaldo. So there's no way I can leave out all these players and then I go to Cristiano Ronaldo. Honestly, he's done. It is finished with Ronaldo. He's gone. He is gone. He's gonna have to, for me, he's gonna have to show me that he's capable. Apart from that, I still do not rate him. Senegal with a through ball, intercepted. Okay, now I can start celebrating because it's almost 80 minutes. Free kick for Senegal outside of the penalty box. At a very critical position. Very, very, very critical position. Senegal can make this goal number 3 if they are serious. They can make this goal number 3. If Portugal makes it to the finals, I'll be surprised unless Ronaldo plays better. I don't think he can score against the good team. Remember that Portugal has to eventually play against Spain to be able to reach the finals. They have to eventually beat Spain if they want to reach the finals. So they're still there. Do not forget that they're still Spain. They're gonna need to beat Spain if they're gonna need to get to the finals. You understand? So it's not gonna be easy for them. But there's Spain in that group. Portugal, they're gonna have to play with Spain the next game if they beat Croatia. So I don't see them reaching the semi-finals. Not even the finals is way too far. I don't see them reaching the semi-finals. Don't see them reaching the semi-finals. Even the quarter-finals, not really. They will be playing round of 16. And I think that might be the time we bid farewell to them. That might be the end of it. If Portugal makes it, okay, yeah. What if he's just waiting it out like a stalking cheater? Nah, dude, I know Ronaldo. I know Ronaldo. Everybody who knows football, who has watched football, knows Ronaldo. No way Ronaldo can, play with an opportunity to add to his 1,000 goals. Basically, there's no ways. He wouldn't do that. Never. Everybody who knows everybody who knows Ronaldo and knows football, they know that Ronaldo has way too much pride to be doing that. He will never do that. He wants to be the talking point. He wants to be the talking point of every single competition. You think Ronaldo would be happy that Messi is as like the most talked about player? Nah, there's no way. Any chance he has to score, he would try. Honestly, he tries and he tries and he tries and it fails. I saw him trying with the bicycle kicks, not being able to do that. He's trying a lot. I've seen him fake like 20 goals. There's a lot going on with Ronaldo, but what I can say is that I don't think he could avoid a chance to score against Uzbekistan. He was gonna score a lot of goals if he was capable. The issue is that he's just not capable. That's the reality. That is the reality. Messi's also old. Yes, Messi's old, but he's much better than Cristiano Ronaldo, and quite frankly, he's much better than a lot of players who are not old at this point. You understand? Because right now we are comparing Messi to Mbappe. We are comparing Messi to missed attempt from Belgium. Blocked them. 7 minutes left until the end of the game. Messi is old, but he plays. He scores. The first player to score a hat trick, an old player. Imagine. The first player to score a hat trick. Competing with Mbappe, a very young player. Those are the players we are watching in terms of goals in this World Cup. So there's no way you can tell me that Messi is finished. Cristiano, why do you guys love Cristiano Ronaldo so much? Because right now I see there's a lot of denial when it comes to Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you guys see Cristiano Ronaldo doing his best in the World Cup? Do you see him performing at his peak? Like the way you see Cristiano Ronaldo play and the way you know Cristiano Ronaldo, do you think he's come on Senegal? Oof. Come on Senegal. Offside, damn it. Messi's tied for most goals is tied for most goals in 2026 World Cup while he's 39. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. We are comparing him to the young players, the younger players. So you cannot tell me a player like that is finished. You cannot tell me a player like that is finished. But Ronaldo is my goat. When I was a little Sue. It's too sad for you. Honestly, I'm not. What I'm just saying is that you have to admit, that gives you guys a lot of peace. That will give you a lot of peace. You won't be engaging in all of these arguments that you definitely know that you cannot win about Cristiano Ronaldo. You just have to admit that Ronaldo is not performing the way he used to perform. We cannot compare him to all of these players. You can never compare him. For me, like I said, I usually say I compare Ronaldo to Lukaku. Wait, what? Am I seeing a goal? How does Senegal allow this to happen? Ooh, that was a bad play, giving the ball back to the damn Lukaku. As I'm still talking about Lukaku, that is a goal from Lukaku. That was a goal from Lukaku. Yo, they scored. That was Lukaku scoring that goal. As I was still talking bad about Lukaku. There's only 5 minutes left. Yo, now it's starting to be stressful. That was a bit sloppy defense from Senegal, giving the ball back to Belgium. He won't win. He doesn't do much. He isn't as active as him when he was young. As I was saying, Lukaku, Cristiano Ronaldo, for me, they kind of look the same. They kind of look the same. They kind of play this. They kind of like contribute the same to me. You must look at Cristiano Ronaldo when they play. X says that this can be happening again. Honestly, I don't think it can be like that. I think Senegal still has this game. That is why I was happy they scored 2 goals. I think we are still okay. they are still okay. With only 4 minutes left, I don't think Belgium can get it. I don't think Belgium can get it. They must hold it, lock down each and every chance. They must lock it down. And avoid playing the ball back to the keeper also. Because that's exactly how that goal came in. Come on, Senegal. Senegal, come on. Oof. Whoa. A missed opportunity from Senegal. Senegal, yeah. Hold firm. A draw would be upset. I don't want the draw. I don't want the draw. I'm tired of this extra times and draws. Senegal got this. They got this. They should just not allow themselves to get intimidated. You see, they should not allow themselves to get intimidated with whatever happened. There's like 2 more minutes left. Do you guys think Bosnia has a chance? Most definitely, I think they do. I think they might do have a chance against the USA. I think so. For me, honestly, what I'm gonna say is that according to this, oh, what? No freaking way. What? Yeah. Yo. Yo, I give up. I give up at this point. That's where I give up now. That's where I throw in the towel. This is where I throw in the towel. What kind of defense is this for? What kind of defense is this? Keeper. Keeper, come on. You are trying to play the defense's job. Relax. Keeper. Nah, I've thrown in the towel, honestly. This time. Yo. I'm tired of all these surprises. I don't think so. Penalties, remember that there's still extra time. Remember that there's literally still extra time. 30 minutes of extra time. Senegal only had to protect themselves. These African teams are disappointing us, honestly. Pretty disappointing. Yo, that was pretty disappointing. I don't wanna lie. Oh, I'm tired of penalties. I'm tired of extra time. This is too much. This is too much. Imagine 2-0. Like, how do you lose from? Come on. How do you lose from a 2-0 lead? Senegal only had one thing to do: lockdown. That's the only thing they had to do. They had to block each and every chance for Belgium to get through. I mean, how do you allow Lukaku to score? Lukaku out of everybody else, and then you allow Lukaku to ruin your confidence. They're not serious. The African teams are breaking our hearts. No, this is too much. You are right, Astonic. Not only are they breaking our hearts, they could have wasted time. They could have done everything. They had all the right to do so. Stop them from coming through. How do you allow Lukaku to score like that? If Senegal, I think you're saying if Senegal lose, I would be so disappointed. They are done. For me, I think they are done. If Belgium managed to score 2 goals in just 2 minutes, It is done.
And this time,
Oh.
difference.
Because they've been playing very well the whole game. Playing very well. 2 goals. Like, 1 goal I would understand. 2 goals. That's what I'm saying. Like, out of all the people that are playing, out of everybody that is currently playing, out of all of the teams that are currently playing this game, and then you allow Lukaku to score the first goal, and not only to score the first goal, you allow him to break your confidence and destroy your game, basically. Because I think things changed there. That's why I think it changed. Once they saw Lukaku scoring, that's when now they started playing like this. Too much. Lukaku, out of everybody. And at that time, I was still talking about Lukaku. I was still bad-mouthing Lukaku, and all of a sudden they allow Lukaku to score. That's too disappointing to see. Too disappointing to see. And how do you hold 2 goals? Like, how, guys, I understand a team that failed to win after leading with only 1 goal, but then 2 goals. 2 goals is way too much. Look at now, Lukaku again. Oh, I don't want to give me nightmares with Lukaku today. We are definitely going to extra time if Belgium doesn't score. If Belgium doesn't score, half time here, second extra time actually, not half time, extra time. Here we go. I honestly thought that I was gonna see a game that won't take long and it will end in the favor of an African nation, but this is disappointing to see. I never expected Senegal to do this to me. This is pure heartbreak. That's a pure heartbreak. They got too confident. They need to play like how they were. That's what I was saying. I said, why are you changing your style of play? You still need that same envy to score, that same eagerness. That is the only thing they needed to keep up with. They didn't need to change everything in the way they played. Honestly, they didn't. They just needed to keep on playing the same way they've been playing. I don't know why they had to change the style of play. I don't understand. But they had to kind of keep up the same way. Oh, 2 goals is in such a small amount of time is just too much. Honestly, that is like one of the worst ways to lose a match. That was like one of the worst ways to lose a match. Worst ways to lose a match. And the reason I'm still saying this is because I know that Lukaku is really not a chance creator like that. So when you see Lukaku scoring, you know that you just messed up. When you see Lukaku scoring, you just know that you messed up. Because Lukaku is slow, number one. Very slow. What after Belgium scored, the clouds outside became darker. Honestly, I did not even see anything. I did not even see the clouds. Come on, Senegal. Ooh. Oh, that was such a strike from outside of the box. Now Belgium wants extra time. Yeah, it is definitely going to extra time. It is over. Yeah, but Morocco made it through the penalties. I think Morocco made it through the penalties, so maybe they might be lucky. But they should avoid it from going to the penalties because the penalties are very stressful. I don't think anybody wants to be in that position. But I know Belgium, they are definitely hoping for it. That's what Belgium is counting on right now. They want penalties. They want penalties. They are wasting time. Ash. Senegal, that was honestly, this is disappointing. That's heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking. It is the end of that first half of the game. The end of that first half of the game. That was pretty heartbreaking, honestly. I don't wanna lie. How do you allow an opponent to score 2 goals? 2 goals! That is where they messed up. You cannot allow an opponent to score 2 goals. Come on, Senegal. 2 goals. At least a goal. Like, I'm still crying about the 2 goals, but it is gonna be extra time. It is gonna be extra time. Senegal here played with an opportunity. I don't wanna lie. They played with an opportunity they had. This was a very big opportunity. They played with it. There's a wasted opportunity, honestly. They literally had the game. How do you allow, like, in less than 5 minutes, and then you, come on. How do you concede 2 goals in less than 5 minutes? How do you concede 2 goals in less than 5 minutes, losing your lead like that? Right now, I think Belgium will be, maybe Belgium will be taking this one, honestly. It's not gonna be easy for Senegal to win. Senegal got too confident in the last minutes, and it was literally the last minutes. That was like within the last 10 minutes of the game. They just had to hold on. Nothing much. The only thing they had to do was just to hold on to the game, and we would be okay. That is the only thing they had to do. Hold on to those 2-0 lead. They just had to hold on for 2-0, but then again, not like this. Not like this. Not like this, honestly. They want to give Lukaku the man of the match right now. Honestly, me in the Morocco game, I was asleep. I just saw it in the morning. When I saw it going to extra time, I was like, hey, it might just be over for Morocco. So I just slept at that time. But yeah, I'm just gonna take I'm tired. I'm disappointed more than I am tired. I'm just gonna take a quick 5 minutes break while we wait for extra time, and I will be back when extra time begins. I'm heartbroken, actually. I'm very heartbroken. But yeah, we will see how the extra time plays out. We'll see how it plays out. At this point, I'm too disappointed. Way too disappointed for this. That first Belgium goal should have shown Senegal not to get cocky. Exactly. Like, I don't think it only made them get cocky. It made them, they just kind of lost it. They just kind of went in the game anymore. If you look at the defense we've been seeing from Senegal the rest of the game, there was no way they're gonna allow a goal like that to come through. The second one, no ways. But yeah, I will be back when we watch the third half of this game. It's been a very long game.
Rev it up, we don't slow down. Live on it, we run this town. From the ground up, hear that sound. Rev it.
And we are back for this disappointing game. It's pretty disappointing to watch. Jose says that I'm in a state of shock. Honestly, you are not alone. You're not alone in that state of shock. I think everybody's shocked. In just 5 minutes, there was a goal. I think everybody at this point is pretty shocked. So you're not alone, honestly. I'm just gonna see what happens at this point. I don't know what to expect anymore. Not only is it surprising, it's also embarrassing for Senegal to lead the whole match 2 goals only to lose in just 5 minutes. Honestly, once it goes to the penalties, I think it might just be over for them. Because if you look at the penalties, a lot of times we see a team that is dominant, they usually just lose when it comes to the penalties. Teams that are dominant lose when it comes to penalties. So penalties honestly are anybody's game. One mistake, you are finished. A few seconds, you are done. I haven't seen Senegal take pens, but I don't think they are good. That's why I'm also worried. I don't know how they will behave. I don't know how they will handle the penalties. I'm worried, honestly, very worried. I'm very worried.
Including face to France and Norway this running of the event. Make it an unlikely hat-trick, but having a place in the round of 16 in the palm of their
It's disappointing. Yo, the minute we were starting to celebrate and rejoice, they're taking out Sergio Mane. They're taking out Sergio Mane. Oh damn, this is his last World Cup. If I were Senegal, I would play very defensive when Belgium have the ball, and then when we have the ball, they play like how they were playing first half. Good passes and good plays. The only problem with this situation, this part of the game, is that everybody is literally under pressure. That's the only problem. So I don't think they can play defense. They want to score, and that could be, that could hurt them, honestly, if they are focused on only scoring. They could have, Senegal only had one job: keep up with the same play that you have had ever since the beginning of the game. Keep up with that. Play the same way. Don't change anything. That is the only thing they had to do, honestly. That is the only thing. They kept Belgium on their toes the whole game. Now we're gonna have to wait for another half time and another when it comes to penalties also. Oh. And I remember I said that I don't want to get too excited. I want to wait for the time to end. But when I was pretty sure that it was over, I was just taught a very big lesson today that you can never know what's going to happen in the next second. Never give up until it's really over. I mean, never celebrate until it's really over. That's the lesson that I was taught today. A few changes from Senegal.
Pacific Northwest. Very much a couple of Seattle.
A team could be 5-0, but in a minute it could change. That's so God. That's, you know, when it's 2-0, honestly, it's disappointing. With so many goals, so you scored all of those goals for nothing. It's so disappointing when it's like that. When it's 1-0, it's a bit understandable, but then again, when it's like 2-0, and then you still guys, imagine if they lose at the end of the day. How crazy that would be. Leading the game and then losing. That would be crazy. That would be very crazy for them. Soccer is it's a very painful game to watch. I'm just happy that South Africa is like it's gone. South Africa is gone. They are more at peace at this point. Some girl says that be live, bro. What do you mean, some girl Sam? Honestly, I don't have the energy to like. If you've been watching this game, then you know what is going on. I don't have a lot of energy. I've exhausted all of my energy supporting a team that conceded 2 goals within 5 minutes. That is too much. That is too much. That is too much. Honestly, that is too much. That is a bit disappointing. And if it reaches penalties, it is done for Senegal. I think if they reach penalties, it will most likely be over for them. 97 minutes in, 98 actually. 7 minutes until the end of the first half. Caesar says that Caesar. Hi Caesar, hi, how are you? Come on, Senegal. Senegal. I feel like Belgium is good at penalties. Honestly, I think that is most likely gonna be the situation. Senegal needs to make sure that they avoid going to the penalties by any means necessary. That is the only thing they have to prevent right now. Avoid going to the penalties. Belgium, honestly, I'm a bit afraid of Belgium when it comes to penalties. So they have to avoid this from reaching the penalties as hard as they can. Yes, I said hi, Caesar Delgado. Some girl says that I want to watch the game live on the screen because I'm at work. Unfortunately, I don't stream games. We are not allowed to stream games on YouTube. They're gonna take down the channel and all of that, so it's not allowed to stream games. It's not allowed to stream games. I think you can use Spotty TV. I think that is one platform that was mentioned. Spotty TV is the one that's streaming football. So yeah, unfortunately, this is basically just a watch along. So I don't show like the game on the screen and all of that. I don't know if it's on SABC One, honestly, because I think SABC One also could be like the platform, because it's literally free to watch on SABC Plus. But I'm not sure if it's active there. I'm not sure if it's actually working on SABC Plus. I don't know what games they play. Honestly, I still do not understand. But I know SABC Plus also plays the World Cup. Because SABC Plus is like completely free. So that is like your best option right now if it is working. Ooh, look at Senegal again. Look at Senegal. You are trying to allow these guys to score goals. We are trying to allow Belgium to score goals before the end of the first half. Ooh. Aye. It is done for Senegal here. They are not careful. Lukaku again trying to score. I don't know what's going on with SABC. Unfortunately, they are playing a game that played earlier on. So yeah, but unfortunately, I do not like stream matches here. I think check between Sporty TV. I think that is your best bet to watch all the games. SAB is playing the DRC match. Look at Lukaku trying to finish again. Guys, how do you allow Lukaku to get through? Lukaku is not that fast. Come on. They should just play defense for now. I think they should just wait for the penalties. Maybe they might be lucky, because if they try to do anything else from here, they're just gonna be costing themselves. They should just waste time, honestly. They should frustrate them and waste time. Because it is currently 101 minutes. The first half will end at 105. Senegal. This would be painful. Our champions. Our unofficial African champions. Come on, Senegal. Come on. This should be a goal. Right now, Senegal, the tables have turned. Senegal is struggling the way Belgium was struggling. They are failing to get through. They are failing to get through. Senegal, come on, man. You can't be this bad against Belgium. I think we might just be getting a last minute goal. I don't think we will reach the penalties. Yeah, I'm a bit skeptical. About the penalties. It is 103 minutes right now. 2 minutes left until the end of this first half of the extra time. 2 Belgium, 2 Senegal. They are getting pushed back to their net. Senegal needs to play aggressive. Yeah, as I'm saying, we might be getting a last minute goal. I don't think we might be reaching the penalties. I don't think we're gonna reach the penalties. I don't think so. Looking at this game, honestly. Oh, passing again to Lukaku. Why is Senegal all of a sudden allowing Lukaku to be a problem? Oh, they're allowing them to. Senegal might be ending their journey today. Look at this. Look at these passes. Bro, how do you allow these passes to get through all of you guys? That's my problem. These guys are no longer eager enough to win this. They don't want it. I don't think Senegal wants this anymore. They don't want it anymore. They have given up. Maybe they've lost hope even. I think they might have lost hope. I think Senegal have lost hope in this game. If Lukaku scores, I'm gonna be so mad. I think that they're definitely gonna be giving a goal to Lukaku again. They want to give it to Lukaku. Because I see that they are finding him with the passes, and it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time until he finishes.
By Senegal until the very last. Belgium have pulled their way back into it, almost like the old guard have refused to go home.
105 minutes. They should stop this half so that we enter the last one. There's no need to add extra minutes, I guess. Okay. It is officially the halftime
big hits. Belgian fans certainly.
Belgium is having a pretty good day today. Belgium! You guys are having a good day. They're having a good day. Let me take a quick water break. Just a literally quick one, because I know that the game is about to continue in a few seconds. So I will be back with you guys in 2 minutes. I don't think I ever took the break. This is bad. Look out. I don't think they're gonna be. I need Senegal to score. My heart can take penalties again. Just know it's already in pain. Honestly, I also want them to finish the game here, but I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. You know, as bad as it sounds, I think most likely if they don't reach the penalties, it will be Belgium that scores, because Belgium are the ones that are active even at this point of the game. Even in this point of the game, they're still playing. They're still attacking. They're still trying. They still have that drive. But when it comes to Senegal, honestly, they're not doing much. They're not doing anything. Sumaya, you are very late. You are very late, Sumaya. It is 2-2, yes, unfortunately. It happened very quickly. In less than 5 minutes, it was finished. Less than 5 minutes, already 2 goals in from Belgium. It's crazy, honestly. It's crazy to witness. But looking at the votes, we have 75% saying we have 75% saying Senegal, 22% saying Belgium. Please do not forget also to like the live stream, and please also do not forget to subscribe so that you can be part of other future live streams when we watch together these games. When we continue in future, when we try to avoid the disappointments from African nations. Honestly, Senegal just needs to score, but I think their best bet is to try and get penalties. Apart from that, I sense trouble. They should just make sure that their defense is on point. Senegal has to play aggressive. They are getting pressured by Belgium. That is the problem. I'm scared. That is why I'm worried, honestly, because I don't see Senegal doing much, but I see Belgium. I see Belgium being active. You know, they were on top of Belgium. Honestly, I don't know why they had to allow that goal to go this game. This one it was theirs. They messed it up for themselves. If they draw, there will be penalties. Yes, if they draw here, when it is the most difficult part of it. But then again, it is also not promised, because we see Belgium. I see Belgium still being active, still trying. I'm getting worried. But we'll just have to wait and see. Honestly, it can go either way at this point. It might not reach the penalties. Senegal just needs to hold on, but I don't know how they're going to handle the penalties, honestly. I don't know. And African teams, honestly, to be fair, X was right when he said that they don't really do well when it comes to penalties, and I think it is going to be the same thing. I'm scared of penalties, all of us. I don't think there's anybody who wants penalties at this point. I don't think there's anybody who actively wants penalties. All of us are worried about the penalties. Penalties are so stressful. Penalties are so stressful. They are very stressful. 12 minutes left. I'm just counting down right now. Okay, Senegal with a through ball. Oof. Senegal. Oh.
Brilliant. Jai took this movement off. In the space, presence of mind to pull the ball back and by. Literally a bit confused by the player in front of him and didn't quite sort his feet out enough and nearly went in now.
They're missing chances. Yo. There is a change. Trossard going out in Belgium. Onana coming in. They are now putting in Senegal's players. They want Senegal to beat Senegal. They say Onana is from Senegal, or he has Senegalese ancestry basically, or the descent. He's a descendant of the Senegal people. Yo, an injury. An injury for Belgium. We have an injured player down. I think they might be wasting time for the penalties. They might be wasting time to get to the penalties. I think that might just be the case. Yay! It's a head-on collision. Head-on collision. We saw Germany lose 2 penalties. I don't think there's anybody who should be focusing a lot on penalties, honestly, because it's too painful to watch. And imagine the players that are in the field. Imagine the fans at the stadium. If we are getting stressed by the penalties from just watching on TV, imagine the people that are at the stadium. Yeah, that one was a head-to-head injury. It was a head-to-head situation. I'm getting asleep. I'm getting tired. There's a time where I'm supposed to be taking my 1 hour nap before I prepare for the USA game. You know, that's where I was supposed to be taking my nap. I would be so mad if I paid like over 1K to watch Senegal play and watch them lose when they are winning. Then when they were winning 2-0. Honestly, it's too painful. I don't think I'm ready to be watching the games at the stadium. Come on, Senegal. This is a chance. Senegal. I think I'll just stick to local soccer when it comes to this thing. When it comes to going to the stadium. That was a shot from Senegal. When it comes to, yeah, that was a good shot, honestly. It was. It actually shows that Senegal is still in this game. Because I've been worried. It shows that they're still in this game, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It would be very difficult for me to be in the stadium. Imagine I'm wearing my country's t-shirt and all of that, and then how am I gonna have to explain all of that? You know, leaving the stadium. How am I gonna have to console myself? There's literally no way of consoling that. Today, Senegal has to win. Otherwise, honestly, I think it is also gonna be my last time supporting them. Having done from a 2-0 lead to a loss, it would be done for me. I would be done with them. Canada was stressed when they wouldn't stop South Africa's game. You understand? And there was no goal at that time. And also South Africa, I feel like they also did the same thing. They just kind of started getting way too confident. And that's how they considered that game. Canadians were... I don't know who was here during that Canadian stream where we had like... I think we had 2 Canadian fans who were like so angry throughout the whole stream. Until they started scoring. That's when now we saw we saw them being okay. All of a sudden, they were just, ooh, Senegal, come on. There's a corner kick for Senegal. Okay, I'm starting to see a bit of life from Senegal. I'm starting to see a bit of life. I will cry in the stadium if they lose. I cannot. I don't think I can allow myself to go through such pain. I love football. It's a nice experience. Maybe during the group stages matches I could, but when it comes to this knockout stage matches, I wonder how many people from Senegal travel to the USA to watch their country play. I think it's a lot of them because I've seen a couple of them on the stand. So they have fans in the stadium. They have fans in the stadium. That's the nice thing about Senegal. But then again, that is where my problem is also leaving my country to go watch my team play. But then again, you know, it's mainly for the experience. It's mainly for the experience. It would be a great experience to be part of such a prominent tournament, basically. I think it's mainly for that. For the fun of it, for the fun of being at the stadium. But I cannot leave my country and go there. Cannot leave the country and go there. Lukaku really cemented his place in the squad, so I don't think they are gonna take him out anymore. I think he's always gonna be playing. He cemented his but anyways, it is his last dance. Lukaku, Sadio Mane. This is their last game. Look at Lukaku with a dribble. What is going on? I don't want to go. It would be so loud and they run so fast. The Senegal, yeah, Senegal is running so fast, but it's late. Honestly, I feel like they literally have 5 minutes. It is definitely gonna go to the penalties unless they score in the next 5 minutes. So they need to use their speed very wisely. Yo, Lukaku again. Hey, look at Senegal. Senegal, you want to lose? Yeah. I don't wanna go. It would be so loud, honestly, and cost so much. I think basically, like I said, it is the experience. I think maybe once in a while, that's something somebody needs. Once in a while, you need something like that. Honestly, I cannot say anything more because I stay near a stadium, but I hardly go there. But that's because usually when the games are playing, I'm streaming. But honestly, once in a while, I think that experience of just being in that same place with soccer lovers, it's a totally different experience. It's a totally different experience, honestly. I used to attend the Obit qualifiers when they were still trying to qualify for the PSL, the playoffs. I used to attend the playoffs. It was times. But you can avoid the USA because the World Cup is very expensive. Ooh. Why is Senegal a defense USA? Senegal could score in 5 minutes if Belgium scored in under 2 minutes. It seems like Belgium might be trying to score again. He hit it too hard. Imagine if they award a penalty. It has finished. Let me see. They're still verifying if it's a penalty or not.
Listening back in our studio in Brooklyn. Christina, evidence for you for a possible penalty?
Honestly, if it is a penalty, it's over. It's over. And it is literally like 2 minutes left on the clock before we go to the actual penalties. Come on, don't give a penalty, guys. If there's one thing you could do, it's this. I don't know what's wrong with my internet. There's not the time to be playing games. This internet. That's not the time. This is not the time. This is a serious matter. It's a serious matter. My internet is kind of like Okay, but this does not have to be a penalty. Come on. It doesn't have to be a penalty. This does not have to be a penalty, guys. Let's be fair. That's what I'm saying. It's a collision. He was not even, they didn't even kick him. They didn't kick anybody. It was, come on. This doesn't have to be a penalty. Let us at least go to the penalties the right way. They even ran into each other at that point. They were all aiming for the ball. Oh. He hit his foot. No, I can see. But is it enough for it to be ruled as a penalty? That is my question. Is it an intentional foul? Is it like, if it is not even a dangerous foul? He did not. Oh. He was going for the ball, yes. They were both going for the ball. I don't think it is enough to be ruled as a penalty, honestly. They were both going for the ball. If they flag this as a penalty, it is done for Senegal. Let them at least go to penalties the right way. Let them at least go to penalties the right way. I think your stream is way too faster than mine, because mine I'm waiting. Oh. I'm not feeling anything. Honestly, I get very worried when I see things like this in video, honestly. Ew. But that was not a fair penalty. Let us see how it goes. And that's literally stoppage time, mind you. That's stoppage time. If it doesn't, I'm gonna get 9 clones on stories to jump. Now guys, we just have to cross fingers for Senegal, honestly. Let's see. Just have to cross fingers for Senegal. What's going on? Let's stop fighting, man, also. I don't know why he's down. I don't know what's going on, honestly. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to see what the issue is with the Senegal player. Is he crying? He might just be crying. I think he's crying. Lukaku. I don't want to give. What is going on? Oh, he got elbowed. I wanna see. I don't see. Why did he get elbowed in the stomach? No, that's too funny. He might be doing African things. He might be doing some African things on that penalty spot. No, but it's Lukaku, guys. There's a bit of hope. It's Lukaku taking the penalty. There's a bit of hope. Come on, Lukaku. Do what you are good at, Lukaku. Do what you are good at. Miss that opportunity. He must do what he's good at. What he's known for. Too much anxiety. Imagine if it was like the actual penalties, how it was gonna be. Come on, keeper, you've been doing a good job ever since. You've been performing ever since the beginning of the game. You can take Lukaku. It's not Lukaku. Damn. It's not Lukaku. They're taking it away from Lukaku. Come on. Yes! It's a goal. Ooh. I thought it went over. Damn it. Senegal, come on. Yo. Senegal. Yeah. Honestly, I thought it was over the bar. That was when I said yes. I thought it was over. Unless you find out that it went in. Senegal today. The disappointment from Senegal, I don't think I can ever heal from all of this, honestly. I don't think I can heal from all of this. There's pain. They could have let Lukaku take this penalty. They could have let Lukaku take this penalty, but yeah, I guess that's the situation then. It is over. Yet another African team losing because of being too... Why do these guys relax too much? But Senegal, I feel like this is the worst loss so far. You know, losing from... Because I see Vortex says that, you know, Senegal lost a 2-0 lead in the 85th minute. How crazy is that? 85 minutes. They fumbled this one, honestly. They had this. They were supposed to be their game. They had it. They had it, honestly. This was their game. They fumbled a very big win. They had all the opportunities. They fumbled. Look at the kicks also. Fumbled. They fumbled this. Honestly, that's a bit disappointing. 2 goals in less than 5 minutes. Like, how do you allow that to happen? How do you allow the other team to score 2 goals in less than 5 minutes? How do you allow Lukaku to score? Out of everybody else, you allow Lukaku. They fumbled their spot in the tournament, honestly. This one was too disappointing play. This one was too disappointing. But I guess this is what number is it? A lot of African teams have been knocked out. How many are they right now? Let me see. There's 1, 2, 3. They become the 4th African team to be knocked out of the 9 teams that potentially qualified. Because it is literally over at this point. They fumbled this whole competition. They had it, honestly. They had it from the beginning. How do you let that go? I don't think I can ever forgive Senegal for all of this. I don't think I can. Honestly. Because it's already over at this point. It is already over. Why am my stats not refreshing? Let me refresh this. It's 5 left in the round of 9. Yeah, it is 5 teams left. We have 5 teams left so far. But out of those 5 teams left, I think there's Ghana, there's Egypt. There's Ghana, there's Egypt, it's Algeria. What else? Ghana, Egypt, Algeria, Cape Verde. I don't know which other team is African here. I'm trying to see. I think maybe I might have miscalculated the number of African teams that are left. Oh, Morocco qualified, yeah. So we have four of them still haven't played. 4 knocked out. Honestly, this was a disappointing one. This is the worst one so far. This is the worst one so far. From a 2-0 lead and then you lose. Even Bafana. I know people talk a lot about South Africa, but they wouldn't lose from a 2-goal lead. They were never. Let's see. Why not? Yo. Off tired. And it is official. As much as it hurts me to say, it is official. Senegal becomes the 4th team to be knocked out of the World Cup after holding the lead for 85 minutes straight. A 2-0 lead for 85 minutes. Now, this is the worst one so far with a 2-0 lead. Honestly, that's pure heartbreak, honestly. This is painful to watch. I mean, I thought they had it. Like, we are literally dropping like flies here. Senegal. I think this is one of the most painful ones so far. 85 minutes straight. You are leading 2-0. And then they concede and equalize 2 equalizers. They concede the equalizer in just 5 minutes and then you are done. You even give away a penalty even at a very critical moment. And it was very disappointing to see from Senegal, honestly. I had a lot of Senegal too. I'm very sad that they allowed Lukaku to score. That kind of makes the whole thing worse. The fact that they allowed Lukaku to score, it kind of make it worse. But then again, what can we say? We'll just have to say that they've tried their best and it is the end. So thank you so much to everybody but nonetheless, thank you so much to all of you guys that pulled through. Thank you so much to Vortex. Thank you so much to Astonic, Jose, Pablo, Maria, and thank you so much also for pulling through. And obviously X, the usual suspect. Samkelo, thank you so much for pulling through. Sumaya, the usual suspect again. It's always nice to see you guys here. Shout out to you also, Sumaya. Cesar Delgado, again, shout out to you. And Finn the Great, also, this is the second time I think I see Finn the Great. Thank you so much for pulling through to the stream, basically. We will meet. I'm not quite sure about the USA game, but I think I will try. I'm not sure. I might start the first half because I'm still a bit awake and I'm still disappointed. I don't think I can sleep with such a broken heart. So, yeah, we'll meet during the USA game if you guys are still awake. But do not worry. If you are tired, sleep. Someone was crying and a cameraman ran up and started laughing and smiling. That is the only way to do it. You don't want to be caught lacking. You have to play like that. Bentley, please do not swear, my brother. Relax. We understand, but it is very important that you you do not swear. You know, it's very important that you do not swear. We are all hating at this point, so let us just keep it clean. Let us keep it PG. So yeah. Yeah, it is over, Samkelo. It is finished. 3-2. They lost. Very sad. I will be here for the USA match. No problem. I'm gonna be streaming, but I think I'm gonna just watch it until halftime. I don't think I'm gonna be able to complete the whole match unless it's a lot interesting, but only time will tell. So yeah, thank you so much for thank you so much for all of that. I understand we are all angry right now. We are all mad. African teams, very disappointing to see. Only Morocco that we have. At least we'll be getting our revenge from Canada. Morocco will be giving us that revenge because they're going to be playing Canada in the round of 16. So, yeah, that is where our revenge will be. That is where our revenge will be. There is also Portugal and Spain today, high-profile games. So those will be happening later on. Please, oh, yes, that's what I'll say. please know that we are live each and every single match. Like whenever there is a game, I'm always live. Sometimes when I'm tired, I'm just gonna leave the stream, come back to do the regular updates. But when it's starting to get active, I'm just here until the end, like today. So thank you so much to all of you guys for pulling through. You guys made this live stream amazing. I will see you guys in a few.